Hey friends, today I want to talk about a simple concept that I've always used in my business. I'm not big on advertising. I always hated the concept of advertising because it generated too many calls from people that I really didn't want to talk to. I didn't want to sell myself to people who had no idea what I did. So we're in a very unique position, unlike most everybody else, which is that everything we do at an event is seen by everybody, right? You can't hide that. If a photographer takes a bad picture, nobody will ever see that. But if we do a bad mix or we say something stupid on the microphone, everybody sees it, right? So with that in mind, as opposed to advertising, and again, there are times that works, but as opposed to advertising, always think of every event as an audition. We have this unique perspective where we can be in front of 150 people at a wedding, or less right now, but that will change soon, I'm optimistic. And when we're back in front of those people, of those 150 people that are at that wedding, I promise several of them are already engaged and maybe looking for entertainment. And even those who are not will be soon or know somebody soon. If you can dazzle and amaze them, if you can really impress them, they will be your biggest advocates out there, right? So we all understand what word of mouth advertising is, but I think we forget that every time we're in front of people, we are in fact auditioning. So whatever you do at your weddings, think of it as an audition. So if you're tempted to do something off color, or remarkably cheesy, or just something that's been done to death, ask yourself, is this going to cause somebody who's sitting in this room, and one of the guests, forget the bride and groom, I'm talking about the guests, the ones for whom you are auditioning. You already got the gig from the bride and groom, but for the others, is it going to cause them to go, ooh, I have to have this DJ at my event? Or is it going to cause them to go, yeah, boy, that was a little cheesy. I don't want that. You can be good and still not get the part, right? Auditioning, every great actor will tell you they got turned down for 1 million roles before they got something. Once you get established as an actor, it's much easier than to get additional acting roles because you have a body of work to show. So at your events, when it's live, think of everything you do as an audition, and then think of the events that you've done as your audition tapes. Now you have a body of work that you can show potential new clients. Those are your audition tapes. Before you decide what you're going to show them, if you're showing everybody the same audition tape, you're not getting it, right? If you are a comedic actor and you're going for a drama role, you're not going to show you being some goofy comedic actor. If I'm auditioning for a wedding, I'm certainly not going to show a bar mitzvah video that I've done because it's too different of an event. But even within a wedding, hopefully you do enough different things at your weddings to know. So you begin by asking a lot of questions, beginning to understand what they want. I mean, you're talking basically to the producer of the show, right? And now you're an actor and you say, what tape do I have in my repertoire that I can show that will cause them to go, that's the kind of range that I want. And sometimes what I do is I show people two completely different things, right? I'll show them, like if they're really not sure, especially, sometimes I'll show them like a pretty serious bouquet garter toss and then a really goofy bouquet garter toss, or a really sappy, sentimental love story, and then just a really goofball love story, right? Completely different approaches to show them what range we have. So again, think of every time and every event you do as an audition, but if you're at a bridal fair, that's an audition. If you're in a sales meeting, that's an audition. So keep that in mind, and I hope you get the part.